Testing. See any sound?
You gotta turn our mics on.
That would. Mine is on, but I'm not seeing any sound waves here.
Really? Has it got the right audio? Speaker needs to be on the TV, not the Soundcraft.
I mean, that's output. That doesn't really change the sound waves.
Check.
It's
Yeah, it's
picking 'em up now.
yeah, it's fine.
What's going on? Mine's not on. Damien! My mic's on.
Oh, my bad.
Was I turned all the way down?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's all good. We're all here. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Pretty good.
Sorry, maybe I should turn it up just a wee bit. Hello.
Yeah, getting better sound.
Hello. Yeah. Sometimes we just gotta do a little bit of adjusting, that's all. Make sure we're all live.
Got the right audio.
Yes, sir. Let me pick that up there. Think we're good. See what happens when I hit that button. Does it go higher? No?
It looks like it does, yeah.
Oh, it does go higher, huh? Apparently that levels out like the high-end frequencies. So, yeah. It's pretty cool. We're back in here doing a thing.
Yes'm.
Back in action.
Yeah, man. Last episode was pretty wild.
Yes, it was.
My apologies.
Feedback.
That's a big boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we're gonna have a new rule starting soon. When we come in here, the phone's got to go on silent. We're gonna put a shelf up there. Put your phone on the shelf.
Yeah, mine usually is right there.
You wanna put mine down there? I know.
Yours makes
it's a
its way
problem.
onto the table.
It's a problem. I know.
So is this started? Are we doing a countdown? Are we gonna do an intro? What's going on?
Yes, we're here, man. We are recording, going at you, full speed ahead. Last episode, we came in here super high hoped, spirited. How was it for you?
Me?
Yeah, how was it for you? Because you got to just watch us all trip, really.
Well, you know, I like doing that.
Yeah, I know. Did you learn
It's
anything fun?
Oh, my brain doesn't hold on to shit like that unless I do it with my hands, but just in the deep conversations that y'all had with some of the religion, how that made a full circle.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was
cool.
good.
That was actually pretty cool how that worked out, because I sparked the question. It was like a genuine question that I've had for a while, like, you know, what the hell is the purpose in gathering, even just by yourself, and devoting, you know, time every single day to praying to something outside of yourself? When I always thought, instead of using that time to sit there in solitude, you could be doing something positive to put that energy back out. You know, like you can pray while doing things. You don't need to, like, I never. So then throughout the period of the conversation, we completely, veered away from that eventually, and started talking about all other sorts of things. And then eventually it all just came back, like you said, it came back
full
around.
circle, man.
Yeah, it was a really cool experience. I had a lot of fun. It's fun tripping with my pops, because, like, he, I mean, as you guys see, he's got like a, it's not like a unique, but it's like an old frame of mind, but like he wants to like open up and see like the new ways like how we perceive life and
Mhm.
stuff. Yeah, he's a tough cookie to crack, though.
What are you talking about? You made him tear up. You hit some good soft spots.
Oh yeah, yeah, we always do that.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I also liked how before taking them, you warned like, "Oh, we're only microdosing.
Oh God.
You know, if you get a wave, that's awesome. Good for you. But you should probably just have a happier, higher spirit."
Mm-hmm.
And the one over here goes through a wave.
Yeah, like it just started for me. It just started as like a peripheral change. I was like, all right, that's cool. And as you started to talk, and then like because I was looking over at you, and the lights were here. I started to see like the patterns in the glare of the light,
Yeah.
and then like I was trying to focus on the conversation still, but then in the back of my mind, I started to perceive, the effects of the psilocybin, and within moments, dude, it just like engulfed everything. And then my dad started talking, and I was so wrapped up in the fact that like I wasn't expecting it to be like that.
Just
Like, yeah, I couldn't
caught
even.
you off guard.
Yeah, it caught me off guard so hard. 'Cause, dude, I'm very experienced.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I've never just taken one in a cap and gone that far. So I'm like questioning, I'm like, is this normal? Did I eat more than what I did?
Yeah, you
Like,
double checked the bag at
I
one point.
definitely did. I'm like, what the fuck? And my dad's talking, and I realize I'm like, oh man, we're doing a podcast. I have no idea what's going on. I better check back in. And I'm like, guys, I'm tripping. and then at the same, like when that came out, I realized I'm like, oh fuck, Tyler's never tripped before. I better let him know that I'm tripping,
Yeah.
so that like, cause at the same time, like I'm looking for confirmation.
Mhm.
And I look over at my pops, and I'm like, his eyes, oh, I can tell he's tripping. And I look over at you, and you don't have that look in your eyes because it's your first experience.
Mm.
Like you don't, like you. I know I can imagine you weren't like, especially with the way I built it up.
Yeah. No.
You weren't perceiving
Mhm.
that rise so much.
It was like for me, it was like I was driving down the highway in my 2010 Toyota Corolla. It's going, and then all of a sudden I was in the back seat of a Tesla that was driving itself with no one else in the car, and I'm like, oh, well, I guess this is fine, right?
That's quite an analogy right there.
That is great. Did you guys actually? A few weeks ago, there was a guy. He was posting pictures and stuff on Instagram of him getting in the back seat, putting his Tesla on autopilot, and getting in the back
Oh,
seat.
yeah.
And somebody found him and took a video of him like hanging out in his back seat, taking pictures and stuff. And that went up.
Mhm.
And dude, he got arrested like 20 minutes later. Dude.
Yeah, I think I
That's
saw
right.
that.
That same dude had apparently been arrested before for the same thing. He was going down the highway driving his fucking Tesla, and he was in the back seat. And so they like took his car away, and he's like, "Well, I'm just rich enough where you take my Tesla away, I get another one. That's just how
Yeah,
it works."
right.
I'm like, "All right, sick."
Did you see last night? So we were watching 262, UFC 262, and I can't remember. Was it Aguilar? No, when I can't remember the guy's name. Dariush.
Oh, yeah,
Dariush. Yeah. He won, and he used his time with Joe Rogan to call out Elon. He's like, Elon, I've been waiting 6 months for my Tesla. Where is my Tesla?
Wow.
My daughter's being born. I need my Tesla.
This show's
What is he gonna
hilarious.
put it on autopilot to the hospital?
Hey, man, I mean,
Probably could.
yo, that's a good idea. You set your Tesla to take you to the hospital, and you just, console your wife the whole way through. I feel like that's good, man.
Yes.
Because, you're tripping, driving, freaking out. She's freaking out in the back. It's the worst when you're trying to drive, and then your girl, like, somebody slams on their brakes ahead of you, and they're like, ah!
Yeah.
Like, that's the worst thing you can do to me. You know what I mean? Because then I react. You know what I mean? Like, I react like negatively to that as
Mhm.
compared to like if the car were to just break.
Mhm.
You know, I would. I'm fine. I can brake the car. I can control the car.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I'm confident in that. But if someone's in the car and they freak out, and that energy just fills that little space. You know, it's so bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, shut up!
Freak me out, man.
I got this.
Not to mention, you're going in the back of your mind. Oh, do we have everything packed in the bag?
Mm.
Now, most people pack those like hospital bags, getting
Oh,
ready.
yeah.
Mm.
Because
Oh,
you
yeah.
know you're gonna be there at least maybe 24 hours. At
Yeah.
least.
That makes sense.
So most
Yeah, it
people,
helps. It helps.
yeah,
to
have
be
that
prepared.
pre-packed bag, some
Mm.
clothes, extra shit, yeah,
Some
essentials.
juicy fruits.
Yeah, fuck hospital food.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Ugh, it's gross.
So, juicy fruit or Starburst?
Juicy
Starburst.
fruit.
Interesting. Lollipop or popsicle?
Popsicle.
Yeah, I'd have to go with popsicle.
Popsicle.
I
Ice
don't
cream.
suck on no popsicles. I chew them motherfuckers. I always see people sucking on their pops. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna chew this shit.
I got another one. Ice cream or sherbet?
Sherbet.
Oh man. I mean, usually ice cream, but I mean, sure, it just hits different. Like, you know, there's just times it's like, man, it just
there's
just hits
something
so
about it, man.
It's like frozen yogurt too. It's like, man, that shit hits out of nowhere. It's
All
just
right.
a different type of vibe.
Sherbet or Hawaiian ice.
Sherbet.
Yeah,
I'll go
I
with
guess.
Hawaiian ice in that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I like Hawaiian ice. You mean Hawaiian ice or Italian ice?
Hawaiian ice.
What's the
'Cause-
difference?
Hawaiian ice is basically the crushed up ice cubes with the sugar syrup poured all over it. Italian ice is, I think, also kind of similar
It's
to
shaved
sherbet.
down. Italian ice is shaved ice, pressed slightly.
So I mean, they're pretty similar, but yeah, seen as like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hawaiian
okay.
ice is a little more.
That's interesting. I
Smelly.
don't think I've ever had Hawaiian ice. Come to think of it.
It's usually at like the fairs and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What else? You got one for us?
Well, I mean, there's the ultimate like breakfast question of pancakes, waffles, or French toast.
Pancakes.
Ooh.
I'm a diehard for pancakes.
I'm gonna have to go with the French toast. The French toast to me is just it's slapping. You got the egg, the butter. If it's good, it's West Texas bread.
True.
Oh,
True.
thick.
I mean, I fuck with a good like thick Belgian waffle though. Some,
Yeah.
like, fresh strawberries or blueberries on that bitch. It's hard to beat that.
Belgian waffles are really nice too, man. I just don't like how hard it is to spread butter on them.
I
Gets
don't really
stuck in the cracks.
Yeah, I'm not
You gotta
really
have,
much
like,
for butter on my.
Oh, I
yeah,
am.
so I don't put mine.
You gotta have like the spray butter. That's really spot on. It's just butter melted.
I don't like that shit. You gotta think there's something else into it, because if it's real butter and
no.
fat, it's
Bro,
gonna solidify.
Bro, I'm not talking about some fucking. You just take a stick of butter, okay? Cut an eighth of it off or whatever, and you set it in a fucking mixing cup, and you put it in a microwave for 20 seconds.
Yeah, there's that way, but they have the bottles you can
and
buy.
then you pour that into a misting bottle, and it.
Well, yeah, there's that way. But I thought you were talking about the bottle you can buy.
What do I look cheap?
Sometimes.
We only missed our pancakes and French toast on this podcast.
What, you think I buy my peanut butter mixed pre-mixed with jelly?
Yeah.
The
ever tried
the
that?
fucking
Squeeze
the
tubes.
the scoop. Ugh, I don't like them.
No, I think
I
that's
like
an abomination.
preserves. I'm a
Oh,
preserves type
yeah.
of guy.
Facts. Especially if it's like local, some
Yes,
homemade.
real
yeah.
stuff, man.
Facts.
I actually got a $9 bottle of or jar, 8 ounces, $9 of preserves the
What,
other
strawberry
day.
or
No, it's a mix, blue, black, and Some sort of nut.
Hmm.
I can't remember what type of nut. It's good though.
It sounded
Super
I mean,
good.
can't-
Yeah, it was
can't
$9
disagree
at Big Y.
Really?
Yeah, and it's got like this cool fucking shape. Like the bottom of it's rounded, right? But then it's like cupped up.
Huh.
It's a cool style little bottle.
Hmm.
That's what really made me notice it, and then I read it. Is it walnut? I don't think it's walnut. It's some sort of nut. It's just like shaved down, tiny. I like it. Adds like substance to it too. That's another reason why I like the preserves over jelly. Is the jelly is it just like it's kind of like Jell-O.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't.
Yeah, you get those nice like kind of fruit chunks. You know.
Yeah,
Certain, like
you get
preserves. I mean, even
texture.
jam you get.
Yeah, that's closer to a jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I like
actually
the
used to
texture.
make like preserves and jams when I was younger. My dad and stepmom, we go to like the local farms, like Norse Farm, or I forget all the other ones around here, but they have a ton of like strawberry fields, blueberry fields. You know, so we pick a bunch of fresh fruits and fucking. So, make some jams.
Welcome to the podcast, Kitty.
Big fat.
Yep,
Mhm.
big boy.
He's made his way. He's finally here.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's turning into a lap cat too. Finally, chill.
of course. Yeah, what a good kitty.
Hey, question, Tyler. When you figure out genders on your plants, do you send them out, or you just
I
do
mean,
an
you
eyeball?
Can, but yeah, no, just when
You
they
do the
pop-
eyeball?
Yeah, when they spring, they spring. I mean, they'll show. I mean, usually like 4 to 6 weeks.
Do you send them out? Hold on, bro.
Well, no, you can.
Hold on. Let me tell you something.
What's up?
Once you plant a plant, you don't want to move it. Every time you move it, you're putting it through
No,
a
you
shot.
cut
You
a
can see
chunk
it.
of leaf off.
Yeah,
and
but
send
that's
them
still
out. I was just asking him a question.
fucking shocking.
I mean, if you have like a massive, like if you have a lot of plants, like over
You gonna
100,
pay
you'd
somebody?
probably do that. But and yet that's where the price breaking, because I looked into that, just for the future, kind of see what that is, because like you said, if you have over 100 plants, it's much easier
Yeah.
to do that than fucking go through and identify them. But their packages is broken up in a specific way where basically you have to send them like a massive load of samples to make it financially worth it, because it's like
just seems
it's like
ridiculous.
$100 to send 5 samples, or it's like
This
500 to
seems
send
ridiculous.
100 samples. So
I'd rather like. I think I'd much rather just look at them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they'll
Yeah.
show
Yeah.
before pre-flower.
Yeah.
They'll drop their
Because
names.
like
or they'll show
once those bulbs start to fucking grow, I mean, they're usually pretty hairy too, right?
well, I mean what do you mean
The seed sacks.
Oh yeah. Well, you
Like,
can catch them
there's-
before they even sack up, but 'cause
Yeah.
they'll show either the bracts or what signify the female.
What's a bract? I've never
A
heard
bract?
this.
It's like the like vagina. It's like how they call the male. They have the nanners because it looks like a dick. That's the female anatomy of the plant. So they kind of look
Really?
similar, but the
Can we look this up? I want to see what this looks like. I've
Yeah.
never heard of this before.
Yeah, and you
I
can
mean,
usually
I've heard of a few different techniques of identifying, but I've never.
because that's how I've done it. Because it's usually by like the third. I don't know what you want to call
On the
it.
cannabis plant, the bracts are where the flowering buds develop. Helps protect the flower structure. Go ahead.
Oh.
See if we can get an image of this. Maximum yield. Oh, jeez.
bastards.
If you hit the escape button,
Escape on.
it should work.
Nah,
Oh,
it's
you
You
gonna-
gotta make it-
kidding
it
me?
wants you to
Oh
put-
yeah, no shit.
Are we of age? Are we?
I'm
Are
well
we?
above that age, you fucking bastards. It's not gonna show a picture of it, is it?
I guess go back.
But yeah,
Look
so
up.
the bract refers to the female flower bract of a plant. But yeah, just kind of a.
There we go. Image.
Yeah, that one
That's the whole
sucks.
cannabis
Yeah, I
one.
guess just there we go.
Just do images. But yeah, so this is so that's the bract. I mean, it's kind of a tough picture. of
Little
it,
ball
but you
sack.
can see, so the bract's coming out and it has that It's like basically a pistol that's sticking out. So it'll be like the bract, and they'll have the two little pistols sticking out. So that's what signifies a female.
Okay.
Whereas I don't know what the male anatomy is called because I just call them nanners because that's what everyone calls them. But of course, it's,
There were some photos up top. I seen it.
this
Oh,
is
there we
actually
go.
Good.
Oh, really?
Yes. Oh, well, that's female.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
terrible.
this is not a female.
We can't tell anything here. Well, then why? All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah, there we
male.
go. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, you can
Yeah,
see
the
that.
little nutsack.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, little nanners, and then, I mean, the female pictures
It's
always
just
suck.
yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, they're little.
Yeah.
And those will pop up in pre-flower, so like 4
So
6 weeks.
I definitely knew this, but I
Mhm.
didn't know it under those
Yeah,
terms.
Yeah,
I never heard the term bract and nanner
Mhm.
before. I just sack or fucking
Yeah.
flower.
Mhm.
Girl or boy.
Yeah, yeah, right.
But yeah, that's yeah, you'll be definitely be able to identify.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm thinking another 3 or 4 weeks.
Just to verify, we are not sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts,
Nope.
but we do run on Dunkin'. America.
Yeah, America does run on. Is that still their slogan?
I'm not sure.
I thought it was.
Oh, it's got the running person. Yeah, America.
It's
and
gotta
Yep.
be, man. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Did somebody say free? No, it's America.
Nothing's free.
It really
Except for
isn't,
misery.
man. It's wild. We're getting there. We're getting there. Gotta put those white panels in. Freaking. How's your watch, man? You really like that thing on?
Yeah, 'cause me and Shalon go through crazy competitions all the time.
What, like
Nice.
exercise competitions?
Yep, it goes off as 7 days. We started Friday, I believe.
And what watch is this?
The Apple Watch, I think it's the 3rd generation.
Okay.
Yeah, 38
So
millimeter. They make a bigger one that's like a 48, but
Sync
I
to
don't
your
like-
phone and everything. Tells you
Yep.
sleep.
Well-
Recovery. Does it give you recovery? and
I
everything?
don't wear it under sleeping. You can,
Yeah.
but I let it charge
Oh,
and
okay.
take the break because I roll around and shit.
How long does the battery last? You charge it every night?
Yeah.
No, so you don't find out.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
it will last me all day. I mean,
a little let down by the latest Samsung watch. They said it was supposed to have like 5-day battery life, but as soon as you put once you sync it to your phone, you get your contacts and everything in there, it goes down to like 3 days. And then if you listen to Spotify, that thing lasts like 11 hours
Really?
max. And some days, waking up, going to work, driving an hour and a half, working 8 hours, driving an hour and a half back. There's that 11 hours. By the time I'm getting home, my fucking watch is dead. It's like, what the
that's basically like this because I'm listening to my podcast or music throughout the day,
yeah.
and it shows it up on here because I don't have my phone on me all the time.
Mm.
So
You guys watch any fun podcasts lately?
I'm into a new one. It's shit, like hunting badass survival podcast, something along
Steve
that line.
Rinella?
I'm sorry, no, it's these 2 outback hillbilly redneck guys up in like upper state New York, I believe, and they are great. But they just basically cover like end of the world shit, being prepared, self-sustaining information.
See,
They
that's
go from growing gardens from beginners to experts. Whether you're a hunter or you just want to be like the doomsday prepper, or if
mhm.
you're a daily hiker or
Yeah.
camper, they cover like everything and what they can in each episode. And they've only been going at it a couple years now.
nice.
Yeah.
See, I definitely like the more underground podcasts. There's just more like authentication to them. Like nothing against the big podcasts or anything. I just feel like there's just so much placating to the system. You know what I mean? Like no matter how authentic you guys want to, sound and even really be, it's like there's still that level of like, even with Joe, love him to death. what did that say?
Yeah.
Our
Yeah,
Lord
our
and
mentor-
Savior,
yeah.
our mentor, our mentor Joe Rogan. Jesus, oh man, that was a cringy moment. But
Bound to happen.
yeah, no. There's just like there's that. You don't want to get canceled, and Hollywood and all that. The people like us, they don't give no fucks. We're just trying to be us and put it out there for whoever enjoys it.
Yeah, true.
For the average Joe.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
No pun intended.
But that's why I don't know, they have that authenticity to them. I don't know, just try listening to them one time.
Yeah. Oh no, I definitely want to listen to him. Yeah, you've definitely piqued my interest. What was her name again? The name of the podcast?
Survival badass something. I'm sorry, I'm screwing it up. I doubt you guys
terrible.
will hear it, but I don't have that brain. I'm sorry.
Terrible.
I don't want to be the
let's,
guy on
Let's
my
remove
phone.
that. Hold on. You said I doubt you guys will hear it. Remove that style energy, man. What you want to say is, hopefully one day, you guys will hear this. Hopefully one day, I'll be able to learn something from you. In person, or something like that. Put that kind of energy out there, especially here, man. We're trying to, learn as much as possible and go on a long journey.
Well, then let me correct it. So I can give you the actual.
Yeah, tell us who these are. So while you're pulling them up, I've been listening to Duncan Trussell's Family Hour. Man, go ahead.
It is Survival and Basic Badass Podcast.
Okay,
Survival and Basic Badass podcast.
Yep.
I'm down with it. I'll follow him. So, Duncan Trussell is he's awesome,
A goat.
dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Midnight Gospel.
Yeah, man.
I need another season of that, man.
Oh my God, Duncan, please,
I need another season of that.
please, Duncan.
I don't think I've ever vouched for a show harder. Like that show hits you in so many different ways.
In the way it ends.
Oh my God.
And did I tell you the backstory?
Oh yeah, I know about
Oh my God. Oh.
Because I had watched that, like knowing his mom already died after the episode. Because you had told me.
Yeah.
You put me on the show. You kind of filled me in on the situation. Then I watched the episode, knowing that. And it was honestly so much harder because I've already lost my dad, and I can't even wrap my mind around losing my mom at this point. So it's just it really hit fucking.
Yeah, man.
Man, it was hard watching that shit, but
yeah,
a lot of lessons.
It's incredible because the range of emotions you experience in that show, from full blown hilarity to being to also being freaked out, feeling should I even be watching this right now? This is kind of wild, you know what I mean? To then full blown holy fuck.
What show is this?
Midnight Gospel. It's on
Midnight
Netflix. You need to watch it. Every episode's only 25 minutes. It's
the one season?
Yeah, it's the best. I love Rick and Morty. I love all these other shows. They don't have anything on this show. It's hilarious. Its animation is wild, but the lessons you learn, dude, it's wild, dude. It's a fucking
bring it up
incredible.
so I can see.
Please, Duncan, please do this again. So I've been listening to his podcast, which surprisingly doesn't get that many views, a few thousand. And he's got Joey Diaz on there, Ari Shaffir, really down to earth guys.
Oh,
Bro.
You showed me an episode of this.
Bro.
So worth it.
Every bit of it.
Something about season 2 came up.
Could be everybody make a season 2.
Oh yeah, no. Season 2 release date April 2nd, 2021. What we know so far, so it's all cap. We don't know anything.
Yeah, we don't know nothing.
Well, it says makes most sense spring or summer 2021.
Yeah,
well, it's already spring or almost summer 2021.
Right now.
So
the only way you would know, honestly, is if you went onto Netflix and they said,
yeah, true,
season 2 because it's owned by Netflix. Duncan, even if he did have it completed, he still wouldn't be able to talk about it.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah,
that would have to be
official Netflix release.
privacy clause and everything. But dude, we talking about down to earth people. Duncan's goat. He's a goat. You ever watch the episodes of? You ever seen the episode of Joe Rogan and Duncan? There's a few of them, but they always wear like. There's the one where they're both wearing NASA suits,
Yeah.
and the other one.
Don't they always dress up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other where he's wearing a ghillie suit,
Yeah.
That's funny as fuck.
dude.
And
that
they always
guy-
complain on how hot it gets, like 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've listened to a couple of them.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
the best, man. He, it's really wild because like he's like that bridge to the information in the spirit world that I don't know about. You know what I mean? Because he's been doing it for like 30 years, 30 plus years, going on this psychedelic journey, spiritual journey, religious journey. Yeah, man. Like he put me on to like I don't even know like how to pronounce these names, but like they're like Buddhist, you know, mantras and like just different like mindfulness techniques and like the way he describes the stuff, it's like it's almost like it's you know like he's not making fun of it, but like there's he doesn't put it in the terms of like when you listen to like a religious person talk about it as if like it's this is fact. It's like yeah, you know, it fucking worked for me. So if you fucking try it, you know, who knows? You might fucking wake up one morning with a fish in your asshole, loving your life. Like just wild shit, bro. Wild shit. He's hilarious. And it's like his absurdity too. I like. All right, stop sucking Duncan's dick.
So yeah, but his podcast is, you know, obviously very well worth listening to.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. He has the most unique like sponsor reads too. He doesn't like pre-record his reads. He does it like in the style I was talking about earlier. Like he'll record his podcast, and then before releasing it, he'll record himself like listening to it, going over it, and then he's like doing commentation. And then you know when it's uploaded, before the video begins, he's just sitting there like just talking shit. And he'll go through his ad reads, and he does them all differently every time. It is really cool. He's definitely the most authentic, famous person I've listened to in a long time. Even way more so than Joe. And it's nothing against Joe. I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm just saying that like because of the Spotify deal, because you know 10 million people an episode.
Yeah,
it's fucking nuts.
it's
But
a lot of factors.
yeah, man, as compared to like Duncan, who's getting like 2,000 to 3,000 views, he's so much freer. You know what I mean? I almost want to stay in that free zone because I mean his life's still paid for. He's still good. You know.
All right.
We cover our bills, so.
It's all that matters, man. As long as we can keep like getting the quality better, staying up with the times, I guess. You know, then we're fine.
Yep.
Which won't be hard. I mean, it's only what, $2,000 for all of this here.
So far.
Yeah. It's gonna be super cool when we can get like a legit table,
Yeah.
like a real wooden table. I want to like hire somebody to make a.
I got
Yeah.
somebody.
I know somebody too. Actually, he makes coffins. He made Christopher Reeve's coffin. Yeah, Superman.
What?
Yeah, you
Let's-
got somebody better than that?
Yeah, he's more
There you
local.
go.
Give
Really?
him-
Because
give
this
him a
guy's in
chance.
Florence.
This guy's in Chesterfield.
More local is Florence, bro.
Depends where the studio ends up.
Okay, but
Also, not that doesn't
I don't-
matter.
yeah,
But
we're not talking. I'm talking about this guy builds coffins. He also built a coffin for the dude who Sopranos. Tony.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Gandolfini, is it?
Yes.
James Gandolfini,
This
is
dude
it?
built handmade his coffin too.
No shit.
all
Yeah.
right, but you know that might
Are
be
we
a little
building
pricey.
coffin? Are we building
No,
a
dude.
table?
No, dude. He'd hook me up. He'd hook me up.
This is gonna be a coffin table. Can like get inside it and spring out.
No,
Just
I don't want a
kidding.
coffin table. That'd be a little strange.
Well, yeah, obviously it's It's a
If
joke.
we were like a gothic emo podcast with just
We're here to
Well,
suck your
well, the
soul.
dude makes coffins, so I was trying to just relate tables to coffins because they're not really the
Yeah.
same thing.
It's kind of tough. Tables to coffee.
Yeah,
I
so
would-
It
I
is,
would-
'cause, like,
table.
I would feel on giving a challenge to someone like up and coming.
Up and coming.
Yeah,
He's the next table star.
All right.
like he
All right.
he
I wanna
has-
hear.
he
I'm
has the
open-minded.
coffins.
I'm open-minded. I like the progression of people. So who is this person?
Lucas, buddy of mine.
Lucas.
Yep.
Do I know Lucas?
I don't think you've met him yet.
Luke?
I don't think you've
Is
met
it?
him yet.
I feel like I know a Luke.
Maybe.
I'm thinking
This
of-
one I don't think you've met yet. I don't think
Louis?
you've met.
Who am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Who's
He's-
the kid who has all the oddies?
Oh, that's Lazy Leo.
Leo! Leo!
Not that guy.
Shout out Leo! What
he,
up?
He ain't a woodworker. He's just a European enthusiast.
Hey, he's cool, man. His
Yeah.
dad is a man, like a legit man.
Yeah, he's built all his houses,
know,
sheds,
dude.
everything.
So this guy was really intelligent. You know what I mean?
They have a
Came over here.
They have a
fucking-
crazy
got-
runoff water system.
dude.
Like
Right
he
in
could make
Florence, man.
something self-sustaining. Not
Uh,
Do you
Florence,
think someone
Northampton.
could build
Well,
a house
yeah,
off
technically.
a YouTube tutorial?
Yeah,
Yeah, right. I was thinking,
Bro,
that, like,
you
why
can-
the fuck not? You
for
can do anything.
for 20 grand, you can buy like 1,000 square foot lodge off of Amazon.
Well, yeah,
have
the
it,
prefabs.
yeah, have
yeah.
it dropped off, and with they say it's like 10 to 12 hour build time.
No shit.
What the fuck? What? I don't know,
Why
man.
not,
It works.
Yeah, exactly.
And all that shit's like they come, dipped in like fire retardant and shit. Like it's all treated
Mhm.
wood. You know what I mean? I'm sure it's not like 100% real wood. I'm sure there's a lot of plastic and
Maybe.
composite to it.
Might be
But
the hempcrete.
so did you guys hear this thing? Apparently, there's a plastic shortage in the world.
there's all these shortages going on. I don't fucking
Dude, I'm literally pissing plastic
know
every day. We all have plastic in our bodies. This is proven
Yeah, you.
all over the world.
Mm.
And they're talking
Yes.
about there's a fucking plastic shortage. God damn it, build a fucking net and go through the ocean and just drag it
There are guys doing
for
that.
thousands of miles. Pick that shit the fuck out and recycle it.
Yeah, right.
What?
There
Yeah,
are
right.
there are machines out there that are
Plastic.
help cleaning up.
Well,
But before we get completely off track, my buddy Lucas,
Oh yeah.
he recently got into woodworking and cooking. Like crazy cooking. He went to the school I teach
I
at
don't know how they compute.
for
that's cool.
forestry. I made the joke at him. I'm like, man, you went to that school for the wrong thing because he can cook some fucking meat.
Oh yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, he's into the grilling, but unfortunately,
Probably got a Traeger.
he's always been into landscaping. He isn't working right now
Mhm.
during some just
Yeah, whatever.
life happens.
Whatever. Yeah.
So he's just adventured into basically grilling. I don't want to say cooking, but grilling a lot and woodworking. He's been making like the local towns, you know how people get their last name and their number to
Yeah.
represent their house. He's been doing a lot of that. He's done some woodwork signs for the smaller businesses. Hi. But no, I think it would be good to give him a shot. Someone local.
All right,
help him
here's
out.
what we'll do. We'll start with this. Have him make us a plaque with our
With our,
Unirrelevant podcast. It can be fucking
somewhere.
It
We'll
can
find
be
a spot.
3. I'm trying to think of a good dimension. Yeah, just do fucking
12 by 24,
yeah. Why not 16
like
by
that.
24?
16 by 24. All right.
Or
What?
actually, to make it a little abstract, go 16 by 26. Or 18 by 26.
All right. But also a little background. He is the found father of our camp spot.
That's cool.
He is that guy.
The founding father.
Mm.
Yep.
I don't know about that, man. There's been people there. I'm just kidding.
It's
There-
Christopher
there-
I was gonna
Columbus.
say, bro, he did a lot of fucking work. There's a lot of rocks down there.
Yeah.
He built those walls?
He did not. He built the campsite.
I don't think so, bro. You mean he planted every one of those trees, went down there with a backhoe, pushed up the hillside so that it wasn't in the swamp?
You're going too deep into it.
My guy, you're saying he built the campsite.
No, I'm saying
This
he's
campsite is a
no,
part of
I did
Earth.
not say he built it. He is the founding father.
You
He
just said.
found that location and was like, "This is beautiful for camping."
Oh,
He cleared it out
right.
and made it to what we use it for now.
Okay.
Minus we got kicked out twice. Had to rebuild the stone wall
Right.
from EPA because it's not quite legal. But
Got you.
Yeah. yeah, he did a lot of clearing
That's
of just
cool,
like
man.
the small
No, I mean,
trees.
hell yeah. It's
He never cut anything
a
big
beautiful
down.
spot, man.
Mhm.
A lot of work went
found it.
into that. Do you imagine having to train every one of those tree roots?
No.
Like, you are not allowed to go over here. You just keep pushing it down. Push.
No, yeah, that would be.
How would you do that? You know what's
those
really
massive
cool
nurseries.
about tripping in the woods? Is looking at trees and, like, seeing them breathe. And, like, when you look at their branches and the way they're, like, reaching out, it's like they're grabbing the energy around
Mm.
them, you know what I mean?
I mean, they kind of are in a way.
Like veins. When you look at them, you see all the veins going out into the air, and then the veins going down into the ground, and it breathing all in between. That's
Mm.
such a cool experience.
Well, if you look at like how our lungs are
Oh yeah.
inside,
Oh yeah.
so there's like a tree.
Yep.
Mother's Nature's lungs.
My lungs are like a weeping willow. Oh shit, that's kind of good. Oh, look at this fucking cat hair.
Mm-hmm.
Man. What the fuck else is happening out there, man? It's
That
gonna,
stupid pipeline.
what's going on with the pipeline?
I can't remember which one, but it was hacked and it shut down.
Oh yeah, the one that's responsible for like 50% of the East Coast.
Yep.
gas
Oh
supply.
yeah. the
Luckily,
gas
that's south from us.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
but
nice.
dude,
Luckily.
gas is already $3 a gallon here.
Yeah.
So, Shalon has a friend in, North Carolina or South. Sorry. But, she works at a Sunoco.
Mm.
Ran out of gas. It was like Saturday or something. Truck comes in. Doesn't fill the tanks, but because one truck can't. She told me how many gallons, but I can't remember. But anyways, it was gone in an hour.
Jesus.
Wow.
Better break out the bikes.
I'm trying.
Yeah, definitely gotta get that filled up. Dude, I haven't been on my bike in a couple weeks. I'm pretty upset
What?
about it.
Really?
We had
Yeah.
beautiful
It's been
weather this past
beautiful
week.
weather. It's been
Mm.
beautiful. I've been working so much and fucking been tired.
It is a little
Yeah.
chilly to drink
Man,
it in the morning.
That's really messed up, man. How did you forget that it was Shalon's birthday? I even asked you, was Shalon around you, to see if there was anything going on.
No, she wasn't around me at that time. I was at work.
That's fine.
What happened?
I can't go to Ohio with him on Earth.
Oh.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. No, I'm just gonna probably
Listen to a shit
Drive.
ton of podcasts.
drive down and fucking drive on back.
Mm.
It's gonna be tiring, man, 'cause I gotta work all week and then fucking.
Oh, you're gonna just like turn right around when you get there, pretty much scoop the kids and head out.
Yep.
Mm.
Well, I'll sleep,
Oh,
pick the
okay,
kids up in the morning, hit the road.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of driving for one day.
Yeah. Oh, 8-9 hours.
Well, yeah. If I thought I mean like coming back too.
Oh, in
Yeah,
one day?
yeah.
No, that'd be 18 hours minimum.
Mm-hmm.
No way. No way I'm doing
Done
that.
it before.
You have?
Yeah, drove from Colorado to Massachusetts with my ex's dad in the car, and we took turns driving. But yeah, straight through.
Jesus.
It is nice when you have
Dude was
someone to
not trying
swap.
spend money on a hotel. I'm like, dude, I will get us a hotel. Just fucking stop. What he really wanted to do is get back to his girlfriend in Massachusetts. He was not trying to stay. He was just trying to drive. I'm like, fuck it.
Man, it's amazing what
Crush
a man will
caffeine
do
pills.
for
Yes,
for a
some
chick,
punani.
dude.
Yeah.
Isn't that really? It's kind of gross. That's something I think about
Think
a
about
lot,
it. We,
man.
we
like,
drove for it
Well,
was
not a lot,
36
but-
hours that we drove straight,
dude, like,
swapping back and forth, just crushing caffeine pills.
dude, there are people making millions of dollars every day
yeah.
off of like feet pics and shit. It's like, what has it all come to? What has it come to? And where's it going, dude? Like, we're gonna be in VR rooms
Oh god.
soon, and it's so creepy.
Yeah.
No? Sometimes I
Uh,
just want to like block it out because, like, dude, I'll be on Instagram and, you know, I follow these pages where it's like scary outdoors, and, you know, I'll be scrolling down and it's just a chick, you know, barely with her titties out, you know, everything, you know what I mean?
There's some chick shaking her ass. And
That's
I
the
thought this was
Russians.
a fucking meme page.
Yeah,
or
but then
something.
you go onto it, and it's just that that latest picture, the like, but the rest of it is like actual content.
Yeah, well, it's 'cause
But
they
none of
they
that
post
gets-
these promos. Like these chicks like pay these pages to post this shit. And then they
Okay.
fucking throw it up, and it's like, it's
Yeah, and then they delete it like
Yeah,
within
exactly.
24
Yeah,
hours, and then
exactly.
it's
like a
just their.
specific, yeah.
See, I can't
It's
stand
I
that,
hate
dude.
it too. Yeah,
It's
I'll straight
also
up
the
make a
Like,
Russian-
whole
I'll
page
be
over that
sitting
shit.
there playing a game, right, waiting on a loading screen, going through Instagram. Taylor will come up behind me. What are you looking at? You know what I mean? Because I'm just scrolling, but there's, you know, asses everywhere, and it's like,
Yeah.
that's just Instagram
Yeah,
now.
exactly. Well, it gives you
And-
like this warped perception. It's like, man, it's like just all. It's like, man, I gotta get the
Yeah.
fuck away from this shit. It's
Like,
just this
Instagram
weird-
doesn't know that I'm in a relationship. I've been in a relationship for fucking
They don't give a
4
fuck.
years. They don't know. Like,
They're gonna spam your
they're
ass.
just
and it's
still
like,
gonna like, what are you doing?
It like desensitizes you to this shit because it's all. It's like I'm just trying. Like I follow this page for some memes. Like,
Right,
And,
dude.
and then if like they're all doing it at the same time, you're scrolling through. It's like.
I really don't follow like pages for memes. I follow just like crazy video stuff.
Well, yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
but it's all the
crashes or
pages.
like,
It's like.
you know, funny animals.
But
fucking-
that's not really Instagram because also it's been proven that you know, Russian makes these robotic fucking pages to troll America.
All right, well, slow down. It's not just the Russians.
Yeah.
There's-
Yeah,
Well,
but
we're
you
not talking
know.
about there's the bots too. And
Yeah.
Like, there's
The
all
bots,
that shit,
right.
But like,
that's a lot where you get those pages.
Yeah.
They'll just send out those ass and booby things that will hopefully get under your girlfriend's skin. It's supposed to create conflict.
Okay. All right. Well, that seems a little stretch. I think they're
Yeah.
just trying to get clicks, and you know, there's a lot of people out there, a lot of horny kids. You know what I mean? Horny dudes. Fucking. I'll click on that page. That's all it takes. You know.
Yeah.
Click and follow. Put a like on it. I don't know.
It's all
But
fucked
for
up.
me, dude, I'm to the point to where if I see that shit, I'm just unfollowing.
Yeah.
Same.
Like,
Same.
there's no point.
If it's
I
not
only want
to the
real
point of-
pages.
if it's not to the point of your page, like if I follow you and for growing weed,
Yeah.
you're posting that, like I'm gonna follow you. If you're you know,
Yeah.
you're supposed to be posting memes, I'm gonna follow you. If you're supposed to post outdoor videos, I'm
Yep.
following your ass. Because guess what? It's like if I want to follow some naked chicks, there's plenty of girls that
Right.
post that shit
Yeah. I
themselves.
can go there.
And
Yep.
it's you know you can go there all fine, but it's like I don't want like I don't want to deal with that. It's fucking
And
gross.
here's a new thing that I've been seeing on Instagram. The bots, they you know, like right under the page, or right under the post, there'll be like the top comment, and it's always like, my uncle said I have the thickest cheeks. What do you think? You know. Here's another one. Is don't pay for the OnlyFans subscription. Check this link. You know what I mean? And it's always some like bit.ly, you know what I mean?
some
And you know,
it's
like, well, if
phishing.
you click on there, it's just you're immediately down getting a fucking
Yeah, exactly.
virus
Oh,
on your
yeah.
shit.
A virus
But, like,
or a malware
phishing
start
scam.
taking your
Something,
data.
yeah, dude, something
Yeah.
like, fuck
Yeah, as
that,
soon as you
man.
click
They're
on a
just
sketchy
blatant
link, you're
about it.
fucked. Yeah, oh yeah.
Just blatant about it. But you know how many vulnerable people click on that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, even if,
Oh.
like what if you accidentally click on it? You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
scrolling through.
Yeah, right. And you just do.
Oh, now you're fucked.
Yeah, Instagram. That's like one thing that they really got to figure out. But I mean, how hard is it? They're always someone's always gonna find a way around the algorithm.
Oh yeah, yep.
And that's one argument for Neuralink. I know we talked about that a little bit last week. When we were on our trip, was that Neuralink and being able to download the consciousness. I think that's an argument for that. Is that once we're all connected to that, we're gonna be able to read intention, not just there are people out there who are full-blown psychopaths who can look at you in the eye and, tell you their truth. And, there's not even trained professionals are there's nothing to this person. That's their objective truth. And when we're all up into this fucking Neuralink thing, that's not going to matter. It's only going to be the actual intention. You know what I mean? Everyone's going to be able to see through that lie. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a good argument for that. Is if you got nothing to hide, why not put the fucking chip in your brain that's going to allow you to unlock fucking knowledge at an infinite. Why not?
Until one day
Instagram
somebody
on your Neuralink.
until one day somebody breaks that algorithm.
Well, in my mind, I was just thinking what they should do, because I think there should be a test before. Because as of right now, Neuralink is just going to be for people who have severe disabilities and or cognitive issues or whatever. I think before it meets mainstream, I think Elon will probably do it anyway, but he'll probably offer up a certain prize. Any hacker in the world, I'll give you $10 million to expose any possible vulnerability. Fucking just let everyone lay into the thing.
Oh yeah.
Expose everything that's wrong with it.
Knowing Elon, he might open source the fucking technology.
He probably will. Yeah, you're probably right.
I mean,
if because he put up that $100 million prize for the carbon capture shit, I would assume he would do the same shit.
Yeah, dude. No,
but that's at least my hope. That's what I like to see.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, if it's open source, yeah, I mean, like you said, somebody might be able to eventually get in there and alter it. But then again, if it's open source and we're all able to have that instant information and know the intention of somebody, whoever has the intention of hacking it, you'd be like, that guy's a weak link.
Yeah, it's possible.
Outworlds with
who
you.
Doesn't even have
pull
it,
his chip, or whoever, whatever.
And then begins the segregation between the two societies.
And that's another major concern that even Elon shares, is that the people who get it first, there's going to be a major gap between them and the people who get it 5 years, 10 years later. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's say, in the perfect world, the best thing that could happen is the pioneers who start it are successful. And then they push it to a point to where whoever links into that server next has the same capabilities as them. But here's the issue: is if the pioneers, if they don't have the code of the ego broken once they install these things, the ego might take over, and then they might become benign or benevolent with that increase of bandwidth.
Yeah,
they might use it to enslave.
Safeguard that information. You can't have it.
Exactly. That is very possible. They might realize oh shit, that's actually bad. We might as well just and then do our own thing.
Yeah,
we can start this over. And within 100 years, this will be a whole new thing. That's very fucking real.
Real possibility. Yeah.
So the only way Neuralink is going to actually successfully work is if before the pioneers even have the opportunity to use it, Neuralink is fully capable of disassociating the ego. That's the only way it's going to work. Because with I mean, think about it. You would have to be maybe the way they can get around that is putting people through series of tests and making sure that these people are pure-hearted people. I mean, there are pure-hearted people.
Well, and I was just thinking too, that kind of ties into the fact that the first people that are going to truly get it are people who have had serious disabilities, because regardless of whatever, like I've never met a more humble a set of people than like people with disabilities.
Yeah, that is
It's
true.
like it's something so inspiring about someone who has, you know, serious challenge that no one's, you know, that you can't even really fathom facing. And like how they push through that shit every fucking day. It's like, well, I have no excuse, you know what I mean? It's like I have absolutely no fucking excuse to, you know, be the best I can be. It's you know what I mean? It's like, so I don't know. Like I said, a lot of people that I know who are disabled are very humble because they've had to overcome so much to even fucking make it to where they are. And
Yeah.
so it's, you know,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a very,
very
good place
real,
to start,
man.
You know what I mean?
You know, I've said before, like, in the last time we were in here, you know, nobody what's Joe say? Show me a great man, or show me a good man who is a son of show me a good man who is a son of a great father.
Oh, jeez.
Dude,
Come on, dude.
hi, buddy. Get out of here. You can't be up here.
Where are you going?
See, I feel like animals sense intention. You know what I mean? That's another thing, is that like they don't have to speak through words. And when Elon said, you know, in 5 years we're not gonna need words.
Mm-hmm.
What if
Yeah, true.
start popping Neuralink in the animals? Come across like a mountain lion hiking, you can read its intentions. Be like, I don't want to eat you right now. I'm just gonna keep going. Woo! Come on.
Yeah, but what are the odds that the mountain lion doesn't want to eat?
Yeah, true.
Maybe he just ate. He's
Never
already
mind. I'm
full.
hungry as fuck.
He's
This
going
motherfucker
home
dead.
to go take a nap. You never know.
You'd have to be extremely lucky.
All right, different theory.
All right. Oh, no, you go ahead first.
You come across a mother bear.
Okay.
Whether she looks at you in a protective way because she has a cub, but if she knows her cub's protective,
All right,
she's
but
just
there's
going to
people-
watch you. But if you're in between her cub, then she's going to get defensive. Not many
I mean,
people
you're
know
not gonna
that.
see the cub, though? Don't you see the cub?
Yeah. Usually mom will...
Yeah, you're right. They do lead the way. So, hold on. Here... Oh, shit, I just had a different one. I forgot it now. There was another one.
Shark, lion, tigers,
No,
bears.
no.
Oh, my.
No, I think we were... What was the first one?
Gorilla.
Mountain lion.
Mountain lion. Yeah, I can't remember now. Oh, well. That was fun.
Be interesting to see like chimpanzees get it though. I mean, they already did that one. I forget what kind of species of monkey it is, but they already put it in that one monkey's head. But I feel like they'd be able
Playing
to
the ping pong.
communicate like just so much better with human. It would be kind of.
Yeah, and boom, we have
Yeah.
Planet of the,
Yeah,
Planet
exactly.
of the Apes.
Yeah, Planet of the Apes.
They
Like, you
take
see that-
over.
I remember this video like years ago. It's popping up on when Vine was a thing. There's some like they're in this somewhere in Africa, and there's this monkey walking around. And he picked up a AK-47 and starts shooting.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude.
I
Yep.
remember that.
Like, how'd you let the monkey get
I'm
an
sure
AK?
you've seen the video of the monkey riding up on a motorcycle
Oh,
and
yes,
trying to
that's-
steal the baby,
Mm,
dragging the baby back down the road, and then just dumping it because it couldn't do it. Well, it could have done it, but you know, there's too many people around. It got scared. Dude, that's nuts.
The
It
monkey's
literally
like,
drove
"Oh,
up
too
on
many
this
witnesses."
little clown motorcycle, hopped off, grabbed the baby. That's fucked.
Insane,
People are
dude.
training monkeys to steal babies.
That's crazy. I mean, monkeys.
that's a dark side of the world.
That is so.
The human trafficking.
Oh
Fucked.
yeah. Well, yeah. Human trafficking is the whole.
I mean, think about it. A human is the best cash. I mean, you got a sheep, what, $15? You got a cow, $20. You got a horse, $30. You got a fucking tiger, $100. You got a human. That's the top, dude. That thing lives 100 years.
Well, I mean,
How much?
I mean, just speaking. Okay. I mean, think about organs.
I'm not condoning this at all.
Well, no,
by
yeah,
the
exactly.
way. This-
No,
it's
me
very
neither.
fucked.
But think about like the price of human organs. Like I was. Just,
Yeah, dude.
like,
30
I
grand
have
for a
distant
testicle.
family friend who needed a kidney. And he's rich, so I'm like, maybe I'll sell him my kidney. It's like $250K for a kidney, just for a kidney. Like a heart's like $750K.
And think about it. There, almost 8 billion of them.
Yeah, true. Now
Wait.
don't get any fucking ideas, you bastards. But
Wait, don't we have 2 kidneys?
yeah, we do.
Yeah, we have 2 kidneys. Double that.
16 billion
Because-
kidneys.
But you need
250,000.
at least one of
Yeah,
them.
you need at least
but, I
one.
mean, if it's
Yeah,
but if you're speaking from a human trafficker,
that's
it's probably hard to-
fucking crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
I ultimately decided against it because I mean I'll probably need my other
Oh, at human trafficking?
No.
That's
Well,
why you got out of human
yeah,
trafficking.
yeah.
By
no,
the
no,
way.
that's why I didn't sell
Not
my
enough
kidney
money.
legally to a family friend who needed a kidney.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
You should. Why didn't you sell it to him for just 100,000?
the fuck? I don't know him like that. You think I? Oh hell no.
What? He got a cheaper one? Or-
No, I don't know.
Were you
He
a
could-
match?
He could be dead for all I
Bro,
know.
I would have sold the kidney.
Nah. Well, what if I'm on my deathbed and I need a kidney? And now I
Bro,
already
but
gave
you
my
could
kidney
you
away.
could have turned that 250
Well,
into.
yeah, but there's money out there. It's fucking, I'm not, I don't know. I just,
Yeah,
I
I
wasn't, and I
guess.
didn't even know if I was.
I don't know if I
could
could
Oh,
sell
you-
my
you
body.
didn't go?
and shit, but
I mean,
I was
if it's
just-
to the right person.
well, yeah. I don't
know
really
if I
know
could.
the dude like that. It was just.
You guys ever seen the movie 7 Pounds with Will Smith?
I don't think
Dude.
I
so.
feel like I have. Was that recent?
Pull it up. One of the most heart-wrenching movies I've ever seen. 7 Pounds, 2008 American drama film directed by Gabrielle Messino, in which Will Smith. Oh, Jesus. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
All right, the plot. Go down. Los Angeles. Ben Thomas berates a sales representative, Ezra Turner, over the phone. Ezra, who is blind, maintains his. All right, listen. This is way too much.
Yeah, it's given the whole.
We don't
I
need
mean,
all that.
it kind of said.
Stars and man sets out to change the lives of 7 people. Rosario Dawson, Woody Harrelson, Barry Pepper, also star of the film, was released in theaters. Okay, yeah. So I'll just tell you, this guy, he finds out he has a terminal illness.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna die. However, it's a very rare one. It doesn't affect his bodily organs. So he sets out and finds 7 people, and you don't know any of this until the very end of the movie. It's very capturing. I mean, you know that he's sick. So he sets out and he starts like building relations with these people, and he ends up falling in love with Rosario Dawson's character, and it's very touching movie. By the end of the movie, spoiler 3, 2, 1. He passes, but he donates his eyes to this blind man who plays piano, and like
Oh,
he-
I see.
he donates his organs out to these people, and dude, it's just
That's crazy.
So he makes a relationship between each
yeah.
person that needs
Right.
basically an organ.
Right, and they have no idea why he comes into their lives. You know what I mean? He just
And then he probably makes sure they're good enough in his
oh yeah,
eyes.
oh yeah,
So
oh yeah, yeah. It's such a touching movie. Like the blind man, like oh dude, because when you see him at the end of the movie, I don't know if it's scientifically possible, but at the end of the movie, they're having the funeral and he's playing the piano and he's playing this song that Will's character loves, and that's very heartwarming. And then he opens his eyes and he has Will's eyes.
Mhm.
Like with the rest, like when in that scene, it's like because it all
That's
really
crazy.
sets in, and then Rosario Dawson's character comes over and she looks at him, and the blind man has Will's eyes, and then it's like fuck, 'cause she's in love with Will, you know what I mean? And it's it's such a it just punch after punch.
Yeah.
If you don't cry watching that movie, I can't
You-
fuck with you. I
Going
mean,
to hell,
just
say shit.
yeah, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that movie. Sounds good.
It's a
I'm gonna
good-
have to
it's-
see if it's on Netflix or something. Sounds
It's a really good. It might be on Hulu.
Word.
But yeah, I really enjoyed that one.
Gotta add that one to the list now.
Yeah, man. I bring a lot of movies to you
They're
guys.
racking.
I should do a segment, Damien's playlists. Like movies and then music.
Mm-hmm.
if you haven't listened to it, Joyner Lucas featuring Lil Baby, Ramen and OJ. That shit is hitting. It just hits so nice.
Do you guys listen to the cover I sent you?
No,
Probably
yeah.
not. You did?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
just
Well, I
played it.
think he was playing it.
Oh.
I played it in the car for like 30 seconds. I didn't like the way it was produced.
Really?
Yeah, the levels are just shit. Whoever put it out. I mean, it's a good concept, but they should have mastered it properly. Because like listening to it in the car, the screams are like over, like they're the levels of the vocals outweigh the levels of the music, and they're just conflicting so much. I was just like, I can't do it.
Yeah, I was doing a bunch of other shit when I was playing, so
Yeah.
I really like listen.
You also played it through your phone.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And I'm sure, it's compressed for TikTok or whatever the fuck platform they uploaded it to. But, yeah, I mean, if you're going to do that, do it right. Put it on YouTube, mastered and produced.
Well, I actually saw something that Kevin Gates did that was really smart. He, because one of his songs blew up on TikTok, and he actually put out an official version of that song, like TikTok. I'm like, perfect idea to capitalize, because people are going to go and try and find that specific version for free.
He's been doing that for years.
Well,
so
I'm sure.
He would literally take the concepts, like he'd spit a bar in a feature or in one song, and that bar just hit so hard that everybody would say that bar in the club or whatever. He would literally build songs off of those instances. And those songs, like Two Phones, he originally said he had two phones in like Luca Brasi 1, like the first album. And everybody was hooked on that bar, so then he made the song Two Phones, which was fucking Billboard.
Yeah,
it was on the Billboard.
It's got to be his biggest song ever.
12-year-olds today are listening to Two Phones. My son Braden, he's 8, knows
He's
Two Phones. I mean, that's because
shit.
I've been
Yeah,
listening
true.
to Kevin since he's been alive, but yeah, man.
All right, pardon me. I got to take a piss.
All right, let's take a break.
Sounds good.
It was a nice little break.
Yep.
Stretch
You're
the
back.
back out.
Yeah, my
Apple
bladder
work.
was not liking me.
Well, large refresher. I mean, that's gonna run right through you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's got green tea. Green tea makes it
Sure.
piss.
I needed to just drain the main vein.
Yep.
It happens.
So, can you do me a favor? Can we find out what weight defines thick?
Sounds good. So we will look at. Oh, I spelled that way wrong.
Yeah, with 2 C's.
Oh, we want to.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, like, yeah.
Okay.
What?
So give us.
Which one?
I don't care. Having extra weight in all the right places. What are you doing?
Checking your extra weight.
It's all in my gut, bro. In my
I
ass.
mean, this is just a horrible page. Fuck whoever did that. Oh, Jesus.
Right. Yeah. Having thick ass, thick thighs. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's common sense
Curvy,
stuff.
shapely figure.
Yeah.
With an emphasis on their hourglass figure.
Okay. Maybe for men.
Yeah, true.
What? Come on,
bro.
What's new, pussycat? Wow, 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 wow.
The conflict between thick and fat. I mean, that seems like a whole goddamn doctorate dissertation.
I don't think we're gonna find it here.
No,
Oh well.
it's an open term. If you feel it defines you,
If
then
I feel
fucking-
thick, then I'm
yeah,
thick.
exactly. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, because I mentioned to Damien, would have Lucas do the woodwork for us, put our name up, put under it, do the tick, stick, and thick. That's what got his mind brewing up. Like, I don't know if I'm thick.
I wanted to know what the definition of thick was, because I'm like on a good day, 210. You know, I've been down to 200 recently, but
Well, it's getting hotter out. You're sweating more.
yeah,
It's probably wet water weight.
I could definitely get down to like 180 right now. I think.
I think I finally determined my actual weight.
Oh.
I think my actual weight is more of like the 125, because when I fluctuate higher to like the 130, I think that's mainly just the water and or food that I take in. Because I did an experiment one day before bed, weighed myself. I was like 128 or 129. And within an hour, I already pissed. I lost 1 pound. I weighed myself the next morning after I pissed. You know, my morning piss and shit. Gotta do it, man. I was back down to my 125.
That's where you normally sit.
Yeah,
That's good.
So
because I've always said I fluctuate
Yeah, you
between
wanted to stick with
125 and
For
130.
sure.
we
dude.
almost got 100 pounds on this dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Why do you think I'm the stick?
I
Holy
literally
shit.
almost have 100 pounds.
Yeah, no, I think I have almost, well, probably a little less. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably like 90 to
Yeah.
95 pounds. On
Yeah.
it.
That's
Dude.
where I'm at.
You could curl me.
I know. I know. I've done push-ups with you laying on my back.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty funny, man. I really wish we could we had like more time to fucking improve ourselves. You know, like go to the gym and shit. It'd be cool fucking
Yeah. So that's why I got the bike, you know, well, cuz I'm trying to do enhance my endurance, cuz I noticed as I'm just getting older, like, that, and I smoke a lot of weed, like my lung capacity, my endurance to do like anything is pretty damn low. So I obviously want to focus on improving that. I figured, right by the goddamn 30-mile bike trail, I can
Bike to work.
Well, no, that's too damn early. I'm not getting on a bike at 5 a.m.
Why not?
No, I need my
It's not
I
that
need my
bad.
no, I need my sleep.
Dude, I would.
Nah.
It's not that
That'd be awesome.
Nah.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
If you knew my morning routine is like, yeah, no, I don't have time.
You wake
What
up.
is your morning routine?
You
Come
wake.
on, let us.
Pure chaos.
No,
That's straight
break
up-
it down.
shit,
You wait.
Pure chaos. No,
Start me from you wake up and you're taking in your first breath.
Yeah, my alarm is waking up, and I know I need to instantly raise out of bed and rush into the shower. And I have approximately, at maximum, 10 minutes to shower. I usually take 7, bang through it, brush my teeth in the shower, fucking get all that done. I'm usually out the door in about 15 minutes from waking up.
That's good.
Because I live dangerously on the edge, so I get to work about 5-10 minutes early every day, as early as I have to. I mean, it's like basically just a bunch of standing around at the beginning, because there can only be 5 people in the locker room. It's really only supposed to be 4. It's just fucking waiting for a half hour anyway, so I'm like, I'm gonna show up early, stand there now. So, but yeah, I get up and fucking out the door in like 15 minutes. It's
Jesus, I can't.
It's
I
damn-
literally couldn't do that.
it's dangerous.
I have to. I mean, I do. I have done it. There are many days that I do that, but I have to like get up, sit on the toilet for at least 10 minutes, gather my thoughts,
Yep.
stretch out the back a little bit, get up, stretch up, and then I go back. I don't really shower in the morning. I shower at night. I shower
Yeah,
before I get. You shower at night and in the morning?
Well, I have to, because like I'm like either just drenched in sweat after
Oh,
work,
okay.
or trichomes up to my fucking shoulder. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, but why when you get out of bed?
well, in the morning. Oh, because I mean,
You sweat every night?
sweat. Oh no, I'm talking about like.
I was gonna say you might have some heart issues, bro.
no, no, I mean, I don't know. I've always showered in the morning. Fresh.
Oh,
Start off fresh, feeling good.
wake you up.
Yeah.
kinda
Yeah,
thing.
And then-
shower in the morning kind of wakes you up
I
sometimes.
didn't really
Yeah.
do the second shower until I started working here, because I've never had such a physical job. I had like 6 years where I
Dude,
was in the
first thing-
office. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, first thing I do when I got to work is hit the shower.
Yeah, that's what I do.
First thing.
Yeah, have
fucking
to.
slip
Feel
off the
grimy.
boots, right up there.
I got 2 routines in my morning. Depends on when I wake up. I'll give you the short one first. If I wake up and I only have 15 minutes, it's literally jump out of bed. Yeah, I do my stretches, just 'cause it's nice. I'll go sit on my toilet, 5, 10 minutes sometimes. Do a quick scroll, check out news feeds or what's popping. Uh, Flush, wash my hands. I like to also, face cloth. Wake up. If I don't take a shower, sometimes I like to take a shower in the morning just because if I have the time, that's in the second routine. Anyways, get my athletic greens in, drink those real quick. I go get dressed. I gather all the shit I'll need for the day to go to work. Or actually before I gather all my stuff like lunch, my laptop, my backpack, I go start my car, come back in, then I gather everything up. I do a quick double check, make sure I got everything because I always forget one fucking thing. There's always one thing I forget in my mind, and I don't realize it till halfway down to work.
Oh man.
And right before I leave, I go in the bedroom. I kiss my girl
You
good day. Tell her I love her.
You ever do that stuff
to
before you
work?
go to sleep? Like
Sometimes,
at
yeah.
night?
That will break into my if I wake up at my 5:30 time. I don't know. It's a vibe. I'm trying to push more to be up like an hour and a half before I have to leave to actually wake up.
That's tough.
It is.
Yeah, but if you started waking up at 5 every day, that would be good for you because you have that set schedule of when you got to be to work. You know what I mean? As to where me, like my time fluctuates.
Yeah, yours
it,
varies.
It varies so often. Like I've been working right here in East Hampton, 5-minute drive to work, but so I can wake up at 5, be there for 6, and have plenty of time to do my morning routine. It's real nice. As to where now I gotta go I'm working in Williamstown. I gotta be there for 6:30, so I'm leaving my house at 5. So now I gotta wake up. If I want that same routine, I have to wake up an entire hour earlier, which is not that big of a difference. But when you're working 2 weeks in a row doing the same, you know what I mean? To switch, it does mess with you.
To me, that hour matters a lot. Like, I need sleep.
Especially
or I can't
like
function properly.
Especially like when you're with your partner and she has a set schedule, and you're trying to sleep, and she's got another 2 hours before she has, has to actually fall asleep. It's tough to go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, my other schedule is usually 5:30. Wake up, I do my stretch. Feels good. I go sit on my toilet. Again, I'll scroll the news feeds, check out what's popping. Flush, wash hands, clean my face, take in my athletic greens, wake up a little bit. I'll go throw on my jogging clothes. That's when I can actually usually get in my jog in the morning. And I do like the little workout. Yes, I've been slacking. We've both been slacking on the push-ups.
Oh, yeah, man.
But since I have that hour, I get in my jog. I do some push-ups. I can actually eat breakfast there rather than at work. It just gives me that little bit extra time to actually slow down, let the mind wake up, and then it just falls into getting close to leave. So I'll go start the car, gather my stuff, put on my work clothes, kiss the girl good day, I love you, and head to work. I mean, I like that because it's just more of the mellow day. Because if you wake up rushed, it almost seems the rest of the day is rushed, or until like noon, you can kind of catch up.
Yeah, I hate that feeling, man. There's a few select people in my field that I work with that, definitely put that kind of pressure on, and it's exactly like you said. It's not until, I go and take a lunch and then I come back in that that pressure alleviates, and then the rest of the evening's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I hate having that kind of pressure at work. It's like, if you feel comfortable and confident with the people that you work with, that they're not going to treat you like shit, you can get so much more done. You know what I mean? Like you really can. As to where, like, you're worried about like, if you don't do enough, and this guy's gonna chew you out, or if you say the wrong thing, you're gonna get fucking yelled at, and then there's gonna be this confrontation. You're doing like, yeah, you might fucking feel like you're rushing more, but then you're draining yourself in the long run. By the end of the week, you're gonna be, oh man, I feel like shit. Now, then you're gonna perpetuate the fact that you're gonna get yelled at. Unless you can keep up with that octane, and dude, eventually you're gonna crack. You know what I mean?
It's very tough to be someone with like a good work ethic these days, because there's a lot of people who will take advantage of that in like ways they don't think you'll notice, but it's like, dude, I fucking see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like I deal with that a lot. Like honestly, every day at my job, it's like, if we have a set room to do, it's like these people will pick like, we have a row of plants to do of like 22, and they'll pick like 5 of them, and they'll fucking do 5, and then they'll think they're done, and they'll hop on the next row, and it's like, dude, you're leaving me with all this shit to do, thinking that you're good to go. Like, no, we need to fucking put in a team effort. We need to do, we all have a certain percentage we have to do to get this fucking job done right. You know what I mean? So don't leave someone else to pick up slack and fucking.
Yeah, right.
It's annoying.
It's fucking
especially when you're the type to like, if you see some shit that's got to get done, and you like, because I'm the type to pick up the slack if I fucking have to, because I'm not going to be the one that doesn't let something get done. You know what I mean? And it's.
Yeah,
that's
man,
easy
that's
to take advantage of.
To touch on that, I say it to guys all the time. I get shit from certain guys that I work with, because if I see somebody else needing help, not in my field, if they're trying to pick something up or they drop something, I'll take the time and help them out. It's not like it's ruining my output. As a matter of fact, I'm putting positive energy out there, and guess what? If I need help, that person's gonna help me out now.
Exactly.
And I always say, they're all, oh, thank you. We're all in this together, man. We're literally building buildings together. It doesn't matter if you're sweeping the floor or if you're welding the fucking pipes. We're all in that building together.
Any job has to be a cohesive unit. It's like,
yeah, man.
I had this situation, I dealt with that. We were just hanging trellis nets up, which is like such a simple fucking job. And I have an older woman that I work with. She's one of our team leads. And she was struggling with the net. So I was going down to help her out. And the dude that was literally right across from her turns to me, starts bitching me out for not being where I'm supposed to be. I'm like, I'm fucking down here helping her because she's struggling with it, while you're fucking standing there yelling at me. I'm like, I'm like, you need to chill the fuck out right now. Like,
that makes no sense. Like,
now you're making me stop helping her.
Right.
You're like, when you could have just helped her with the fucking net, and I could have still been down here.
Or he could have seen the fact that she did need help, and that he could have came over and just relieved you of helping her.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of treating you like shit and what's that word, being condescending, he could have just came over and said, hey man, you can go do what you're doing, I got her.
Exactly.
Cool. You'd have been like, oh hell yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yep.
Done.
Exactly.
There's no reason for this negativity in the workforce.
Exactly.
And that's something that's bred into these older guys. This idea that you gotta yell at them and treat them like shit and beat them down. What?
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
And I'll deal with that if it's like a boss figure, because I'll have to deal with that, and I'll respect, But if it's someone who's my equal level, I'm like, dude, who are you to fucking bitch at me and tell me what to do? Like, do your fucking job and I'll do mine, and we don't have to worry about this.
Like, I honestly have the hardest time working for somebody who does treat their people like that. Like, that's why, like, the guy I work for now, even though we've butted heads a couple of times, I respect Greg. Like, he's very intelligent, stand up businessman. Like, he does see the full picture, and he does treat his guys with respect. You know what I mean? Yeah. If he's upset, stuff will come out every now and then. Everyone's human. You know what I mean? And he treats everybody with the same respect. Like, I've worked for other people that, like the last person I worked for. Well, not the, let's talk Axion. Working there, it was perceived, it was let off to me as, we're equals here. But on the at the end of the day, it was just all about the profit and how she was gonna stick to this model that they had. And here I am, three kids at the time, trying to pay child support and get my life under my feet, taking full advantage of it. This people. There are so many people who just don't see the picture of we're in this shit together. Like you want actual business. You gotta. It's all about the foundation. If you can't, when you get into business to just make the most out of it, you forget about that personal aspect. There's no way to make money without some sort of personal relationship. You know what I mean? That money comes from a person. That's economy. You know what I mean? That's why now cryptocurrency is so huge, because it's just fuck you to the corporations who have no morals, who don't care about the people putting the money there.
True, yeah.
It's all just about the flow of their their numbers. So it's the same fucking thing. I kind of lost my train of thought, but you guys know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And that's one of the things I try to get into the students' minds. It's hard at their level, but even in my workforce, all our trades and fields, we all work together. If we got a light bulb out, we call electrical. We always take care of their cars.
Yeah, you just made me think of look at the Gudgeons in Florence. They are so respected because they are down to earth, genuine people. They're all comfortable. They can buy any car they want. They have beautiful houses, and it's not And Bobby, he's a great mechanic, but let's be real, he's just he's doing the average stuff a mechanic does.
Yeah.
And because of how morally down to earth this man is, everybody goes to him. Everybody in Florence, the people hang out they literally hang out in his little shop. He's got the same group of guys there every day. They bring in donuts, and you don't get that from just trying to push cars in and out.
Yeah, true.
You know what I
Focusing on the
mean?
dollar, yeah.
And look how well off they are. They're all happy. I'm sure everything in life still happens, but you don't have to. The more you actually care about the people, and that's where I started to really get upset with what was going on in Axiom, is because I was being told, just cut the grass. The grass isn't growing. You want me to burn their grass so there's nothing to cut next year? What you want me to force us to have to come back with a shit ton of loam and seed, and you want me to force these people to have to spend money?
Like sell them a problem, then sell them a solution type thing.
Exactly. I'm not fucking with that. I'm with trying to help people have the best experience with their home. That's why I got into landscaping. I wanted these people have images. They don't know how to do it. I'm there to fucking help their image come to life and make sure that it lasts and that it's going to be affordable.
Yeah.
And then there were multiple times that I had these plans set out, and it was purposefully sabotaged.
Really?
And I had to do everything I could to, make the best of it. Sure, I was able, because of who I am, I was able to make the customer still happy for what I could do. But once I started to realize all this shit that was going on, oh my, dude, I can't work for people like that. I just can't.
Yeah, I got another example. A science teacher has a 2017 or 2018 Ford F-150. Brought it to the dealer, just normal oil change because it's under warranty and stuff, and that's what it's covered. And when he picks it up, they're like, "Oh yeah, you need a schedule. We need to do all the brake lines, and you need all new pads and rotors and calipers, this and that." And he's like, "Whoa, hold up, just I'll pay for the oil, not really pay for the oil change, but I'll consider it." I'll get back to you. So the next day, he emails us during the time he didn't have time to come down. He's like, can you guys check out my brakes and all that? Because then he gave us a background story. Like, Ford was trying to probably sell a problem, which actually probably wasn't there. They were just trying to scoop him out for more money.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I've heard of shops, they'll go in for an oil change or something, they'll poke out a speaker. And then you have to come back, like, oh yeah, my speaker's blown or something. Like, can you guys fix it? And again, there's just that revolving door, and some of those mechanic shops do, just to keep the money flowing to them. They keep the customers coming in. It's sad that there's some people out there that do that. Like, where's the integrity and quality?
Mm-hmm.
That's very true. I mean, there's a lot of that in a lot of industries too. I mean, especially in the auto industry. I remember I was buying a car from a place in Greenfield, and luckily my uncle lives pretty close by, and he's a pretty well-known mechanic out in Williamsburg. So I called him up, told me to bring the car. We lifted it up, and basically anything that could be zip tied together beneath that bitch was fucking zip tied together.
Yeah, they just bandage
Yeah,
it together.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
so,
Fix it later.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen a lot of those vehicles.
Oh yeah, man, I bet.
And as long, because they
You
just
telling me?
they fix it for just that 30-day warranty, which
Mhm.
most used car dealerships have. As long as it makes past that 30-day, that's when it just all breaks.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen cars on the highway with fucking trailer tires. Not like, you
Not
know.
a donut.
Not a donut.
I'm talking the little ones that you buy at Tractor Supply.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Dead ass.
You ever seen those videos? They got to be down south, where
Oh,
the
of
guy's
course.
going down the highway. He's got a jack under it, just rolling down.
Oh my God.
Yeah, or like a wheel dolly.
What?
No tire. It's leaning. It's just scraping along.
That's brutal, man. I have a wild story. I'll save it for whenever we get Roy on here because it was wild. I'll give you a little preview. We were on our way, leaving from here, going back to Ohio. Came up here to visit my pops, and my dad's buddy, who's also named Phil, happened to come over, and he noticed that my axle was bent, and he was like, I could fix it for you. And my dad was like, dude, I'll pay to have him fix it. Like, it's bad. I was like, no, dude, don't worry about it. I bought this piece of shit for $600 just to drive here. I'm like, it'll be fine getting back. So we're outside of, anyway, we get like outside of Pittsburgh. Shit starts to go down. I'll save the rest for later. It was a good
God.
preview.
Yeah.
For now, we got to wrap this thing up. It's
Yep.
been great. If you made it this far, man, please like and subscribe. We're on our way up. Things are getting better. Yeah, for
Tell
real.
friends,
Word
tell
of mouth.
friends.
Word
Share
of
the
mouth,
love.
man.
Yeah.
It's super easy to send a link. We're not going to do much promotion, but
Give us some feedback.
Yeah, for
any
sure.
feedback's welcome.
You're not gonna hurt our feelings.
definitely not. We're just trying to
I might cry myself to sleep at night. That's just me.
do our thing here. Love y'all.
Peace.
Later.